Samsung's 4K QLED TVs have been extremely popular for their variety of features and their picture quality, and in this video, I'm going to be giving you a closer look at the middle model of the 2024 lineup, so stick around. Hi, I'm Carl from Apt, and this is the Q70D series 4K QLED from Samsung. Like I mentioned in the intro, it's the middle option from this lineup, and it offers a ton of value. Starting off with the design, it's not unlike the 60 or 80 series, and it's available in 55, 65, 75, and 85-inch options. It's got a slim black bezel surrounding the screen and a center-mounted pedestal that helps it fit onto almost any entertainment stand, but it is also VESA compliant, so you can hang it on the wall with an optional wall mount if you prefer. If you need help finding the right one of those, be sure you give our experts here at Apt a call at the number in the description. On the back are all of your connections, which include 4 HDMIs, 2 USB Type A's, there's Ethernet and optical audio out, and an antenna connection, along with Bluetooth 5.2 and Wi-Fi 5 for all your wireless connections. Then we've got the remote, which is very similar to what we saw last year. It's compact and it has your typical buttons like power and volume, you've got a directional pad, and then you've got some shortcuts to a few popular apps at the bottom. It's also got this little solar panel on the back to keep the built-in battery staying charged, or you can use the USB port on the bottom to charge it even faster. Now let's take a look at the operating system. And just like on the other smart TVs from Samsung, this one also uses Tizen, which is really simple to navigate. Here on the home screen, you're going to start off on the For You page with a little window that shows you your recently watched content. There's also popular searches, there's a list of your favorite apps, and some additional content underneath. Then you have the Live page, which shows you what's on live, and it's broken down into categories, which makes it a little easier to find what you're in the mood to watch. And then finally, you've got the Apps page, which is where you can see all of the apps that you've downloaded, as well as search for new ones to enjoy. Then on the left-hand side of the page, you're gonna see some more options to choose from, like ambient mode, which lets you display an image on the screen when you're not watching a show so that the TV doesn't just sit there like a big blank rectangle. There's also Daily Plus, which is a new feature found on the 70D that you can use for things like workout videos or even telehealth appointments for you or your pet. And then there's a Game Hub where you can play cloud-based games without the need for a console. All you'll need is a gaming controller. For smart features, the Q70D supports Samsung's Bixby or Amazon's Alexa smart assistants, and it's also compatible with Google Assistant if you have a Google Assistant device on your network already. You also have a web browser built in, there's multi-view for watching up to 2 sources at one time, and my favorite smart feature for the Samsung TVs, TV Plus, which is a huge collection of streaming TV channels that are available to watch for free. There's tons of content on there, so if you're not in the mood to search through any of the major streaming services, take a look at the TV Plus guide and you're likely to find something that you'll enjoy watching. Then we've got the audio. The Q70D in all the sizes gets a 2-channel, 20-watt system with features like active voice amplifier to help dialogue stand out, and Adaptive Sound Plus that allows the TV to analyze what's playing and cater the audio specifically to that content. It also supports Dolby Atmos for a fully immersive surround experience, and 360 audio for the same type of experience but with compatible headphones instead. In addition, it supports dual audio out through Bluetooth, which lets 2 people listen to the same thing on their headphones, which can come in really handy if maybe the kids are sleeping in another room and you want to watch a movie without waking anyone up. And if you decide to supplement your TV's audio with a compatible Samsung soundbar, you can also use the Q Symphony feature to make the TV and the soundbar speakers work together for a much fuller sounding audio experience. Now, let's take a look at the picture. The 70, like I said, is right in the middle of the pack for Samsung's 4K QLED models, above the 60 and below the 80. It uses dual LED technology for the backlighting, which means you're not gonna see light bloom around bright objects like you would on a direct lit model, and the panel is 120 Hertz, so you get nice natural looking movement, and it's gonna support 4K 120 Hertz gaming as well. Colors look really nice on this one with that quantum dot technology, and black levels are deep enough to provide some decent contrast that allows you to see some really nice details in HDR content. And speaking of HDR, the Q70D does support HDR10, HDR10 Plus, and HLG. All that said, the Q70D needs a little help right out of the box to get what we think is a much better picture quality. First, it's going to have some energy saving settings that you'll want to consider turning off. While they do a good job saving energy, they also do dim the picture. Then you'll want to go through the different picture preset options to find one that you think looks the best. There are a few to choose from, so be sure to take your time and really go through all of them before you make up your mind. The other option is going to be to download the Samsung SmartThings app and run the basic smart calibration setting. This actually uses the camera on your smartphone to calibrate the TV picture to the room, and it does a nice job, but it does require that little bit of extra work. For off-center viewing, the 70D gets Samsung's wide viewing angle technology to help colors and black levels stay a little more consistent as you move off to the sides. And although it doesn't really have any supplemental anti-reflective coating built in, it does still handle reflections pretty well. Finally, we've got the gaming. And this is a fantastic TV if you're someone looking for a more budget-friendly option that still gives you all the relevant next-gen gaming features. Like I said before, it does support 4K 120Hz and variable refresh rates on all 4 HDMI connections, and it also has auto low latency mode, which is going to put the TV into a gaming mode when it detects you're playing a game. You even have a gaming-specific menu that you can use to change the picture mode based on the genre of the game you're playing. You can also adjust black levels to reveal things that might be hiding in the shadows, or you can add a crosshair onto the screen if you're playing a game that requires some aiming. Overall, this is a great choice for someone looking for a TV with great colors that works well for watching movies, sports, or gaming, and isn't going to completely break the bank. If you have any questions on the Q70D, you can leave them down in the comments and we'll try and answer as many of those as we can, or you can give our experts a call for help. And stay tuned for our video comparing the 60, 70, and 80D models. If you like this video, be sure to hit the thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe so you can stay up to date on all the great products that we carry here at Apt. Thanks as always for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.